Less than an hour from now, counting of votes will start in Delhi. Pollsters are predicting a saffron surge in the capital. Kejriwal, though, hopes he will be able to strike a hat-trick. A lot at stake. Not so much politically. It's a small state, relatively speaking, but a lot of vanity, a lot of pride, prestige at stake in all camps. And that's what we are tracking this morning. I want to introduce Preeti Chaudhary. She's joining us in our studios. We've got Siddharth Mishra joining us. Preeti, what's the mood in the AAP camp this morning?
Well, you know, where the Aadmi Party is concerned, they're very hopeful. They think that they've managed to pull through with their campaign. So the Aadmi Party doesn't quite believe in exit polls, but it remains to be seen how things pan out.
Siddharth, you've been watching Delhi politics for decades now. Does the capital, and there have been very few big changes. And this clash between what used to be the chief commissioner and the chief minister goes back to 1955. So Delhi has seen a lot of this politics over the past 70 years.
Yeah, it has seen a lot of changes in the politics for the last 70 years. But, you know, given my age, I will talk from 1993 about the changes that have been witnessed to. You know, something interesting which I saw on your ticker today morning, that Sandeep Dixit is at Gold Market Counting Center. And this is where, when I first met him in 1998, when he was the counting agent for his mother, Sheila Dixit. And that was the time then that she was downing on the politics of Delhi. And Delhi's politics became, you know, kind of things to be watched was during that elections, you know, because that was the time when televisions came in, when the psephologists came in. And it was a big change which started to happen. Delhi started to have a contest in politics. And Delhi politics has traveled a long way since then.
Oh, yes. The city has traveled a long way. Its politics has traveled a lot. Let me introduce you to the best television reporters joining us this morning. Ashutosh Mishra joins us from the residence of Arvind Kejriwal. Very few understand the mind of AK quite the way that Ashutosh does. We've got this morning Piyush Mishra. He tracks the Delhi BJP for us. The Delhi BJP supremely gung-ho this morning. They can smell victory. Aishwarya Paliwal joins us. She's tracking the national BJP. We've got Shreya Chatterjee joining us. Shreya is covering the counting centers and everything that's happening there. Amit Bhardwaj joins us as well. He tracks the Aam Aadmi Party for us. Ashutosh Mishra, to you first. How's the Josh this morning? Does Kejriwal think he has a chance still? Or is he resigned to what could be a big defeat?
Well, not only the resignation, but also everything that Aam Aadmi Party tried for this election, including leaving the Chief Minister's house, coming back to this temporary house where I am here at 5 Firoz Shah Road, and all the campaign strategy. And I remember till 17th of January, the entire Aam Aadmi Party leadership, from their grassroots workers to their, you know, the core team, the war room team, everyone were occupied to manage the electoral roll data, because there was a strong belief. And of course, since there were certain cases of the references, the number of voters addition and deletion could impact the entire election. Till 17th of January, entire leadership was engaged to that. Only after 18th onwards, we have seen from 19th that Arvind Kejriwal started campaigning. 37 small meetings, nukkad meetings, and 3 road shows, besides the everyday press conference and you know, usual announcements, some specific announce for a different class. That's how their campaign has been, beside the anti-incumbency for the 10 years, and the way BJP campaign, and moreover, blocking the top 3 faces of Aam Aadmi Party in their respective constituency. Arvind Kejriwal in New Delhi with the heavyweight candidates like Pravesh Verma, and then you have Sandeep Dixit from the Congress, blocking Atishi, the Chief Minister from Kalkaji, when you have Ramesh Vidhudi contesting, and subsequently Manish Sisodia. So top 3 leaders were literally blocked, and that wasn't a strategy that led these 3 leaders more focus on their 3 seats. And that's what actually happening. Right after campaigning for throughout the candidates across Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal used to campaign in his own constituency only in the late evening. So that's how the campaign has been for the Aam Aadmi Party, but they are still sure that they will meet the numbers
that they
desire.
It hasn't really stopped right where it looks at the voter list and the discrepancies, because even till late last night, the Aam Aadmi Party is cross-checking the Form 17C and the one that has been uploaded, the data by the EC yesterday. So they are still actually pouring through that data list.
And they have been waiting for the election commission. And remember, that has been a key contention. If you see the Jharkhand election, if you see the Haryana election or the Maharashtra election, the contentions of largely the opposition parties have been the why this delay of uploading the data by the election commission. And very strategically, the Form 17C that Aam Aadmi Party, their booth agents or the polling agents, got signed with the respective ROs, the returning officers. They made a website, uploaded all these data, and then within couple of hours, we have seen election commission also uploading the same data. Now, overnight, the war room team have been matching the data, have been analyzing the data, and still, after all these challenges, they are quite sure they will meet the numbers.
Abhi kuch bola nahi hai, so they didn't find much discrepancy in the data between what was given to them at the polling booth and what the EC put up. Rajdeep Sardesai joins us.
Good morning.
Arguably the longest sabbatical in television news history is finally over, Rajdeep.
It is. I've had
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. I've had a wonderful 2 months traveling across this country. I even went and saw a cricket match, test match in Australia.
This was your Padyatra, like Rahul Gandhi went on one.
No, I didn't take I don't have the energy for a Padyatra, so I was flying across this country, but I have a new book, 2024, The Election That Surprised India, now out in Hindi. So, it's been great to meet lots of people across this wonderful country, talk politics, talk elections. So I was still talking politics and elections, and great to be back. You're looking dapper as, you see, Rahul has a new, I always, my problem is, Rahul gets the best wardrobe in the India Today group. Every time I come, you have a new, you have a lovely little handkerchief and this, who's your designer?
Like Kejriwal strolling Modi, Rajdeep decided I must find some way of getting things going early in the morning. That's very sweet of you, Rajdeep. Thank you so much.
And obviously, who's your designer?
You asked me off air or during a break, I'm very happy to tell you. But for the time being, do you think And
I've been seeing Preeti also traveling across the state and, interviewing. I saw her having breakfast with the entire Aam Aadmi Party leadership. I mean, the entire leadership was having breakfast.
There's a big difference there. Earlier, it was so much just about Kejriwal. And the polling data started showing that this was becoming a referendum on Kejriwal. And suddenly Kejriwal said, okay, it shouldn't be just about
But Rahul, he made it a referendum on himself.
He wanted to show the other faces of the Aam Aadmi Party.
But Rajdeep, he made it a referendum on himself when he quit and he said, I will come back if I am voted again.
No,
it is, one thing I think we need to be very clear of, it is a referendum on Arvind Kejriwal, and Arvind Kejriwal has made it a referendum on himself when he decided to pitch this election on him coming back or not.
Okay, let's look at it historically, Rahul. 2013, Arvind Kejriwal first emerges on the scene as the sort of anti-establishment disruptor. But since then, 2015, 2020, he did make the election both times about himself. Kejriwal versus who? The BJP in 2015 almost at the last moment pushed a Kiran Bedi as a result. 2020, Manoj Tiwari, you thought that you would have someone who's a popular leader of a particular segment of Delhi's population.